Hello everyone, welcome back to Mo's World. I am Mo, and now that I have a quick second, baby boy is down for a nap. I may look to the side, I am looking at the baby monitor, but I finally got some time to come up here and make a video about an update on my combined logs. And y'all, I love them, absolutely love them. I don't know how long it's been because time runs together nowadays and I don't know my left from my right, my up from my down. So I forgot yesterday was Valentine's Day. Like, happy belated Valentine's to you all. Anyways, I'm moving day by day by day, and all I can worry about is the day I'm in. So I don't remember when I finished. Actually, no, hold on, let me think. A mile marker would have been last weekend. Last weekend is when I finished. Last weekend. So this, I don't know how long it took me to do. Let me say that. I spread it out several days because I put it in 4 quadrants, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and I did the front first, I did the back last. The back was considerably easier than the front. So you already know from my previous video how I combined them from the root with interlocking, and then I twisted them down. Most of my locks are combined by 2, and some of them are combined by 3. The ones that are combined by 3, I put in a small braid, and some of them I left as single locks because they were already kind of large. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you need to go back to my previous video right up here somewhere and go check that out before finishing up this one, because this is just a continuation of that. So what I had left to do was I had to combine the ends, and at that point I wasn't sure what method I was going to use, if I was going to use the small crochet hook method, or if I was going to use needle and thread. I opted into using the small crochet needle method. The front took a lot longer because when I cut my hair, my locks last summer, I cut it in a bob where it was shorter in the back and it got longer in the front. Well, my locks were they were longer in the front, therefore they had a lot more maturity in the lock that was left over after the cut. And the back, since it was cut up so much shorter, the ends were able to loosen more. Also, the locks in the back are a lot thicker than the locks in the front, so they just kind of puffed up and swelled up more when they got cut, versus up here they kind of still stayed compacted, skinnier, and very much so in this mature form. So the front took me forever to combine, forever. Oh my gosh. And these are the tools I used. I used 2 of them. This one is the 0.5 millimeter, and this is the 0.75 millimeter. So if you can see that, and then see that. So I used them interchangeably. It all depended on, I just kind of felt for it. I did not take video footage of me doing this because I was trying to get it when I could get it in around baby boy. I didn't have time to be trying to have a camera around and try to film everything. As much as I wanted to film it for you all, it's just too much. It was just too much. I was like, it's enough. I just need to finish this. So I just kind of went back and forth. But literally, when you think about it, you're just taking the ends after, let's say this is twisted, and I just went in on the ends. It took a lot longer in the front because the ends were so mature, so it was so hard to poke through the maturity of the end and try to combine it with another mature end, if that makes sense. It was just rough. So my fingers were numb. I was going back and forth, poking my fingers. The locks were kind of stubborn. So some of them I did have to cut off, which I explained that in my previous video. I knew that was going to be the case. Some of the ends, because twisting both of the 2 fat mature ends together was going to be too much, and it wasn't going to stay and solidify or even make the combined lock look good. It was gonna make it look really wonky at the ends. So some of the ends I had to cut off. I only had to do that in the front. The back, I didn't have to do that at all. The back, I was able to just push through and keep moving, because the ends, like I said, the ends were so puffy and swollen up, and they were much more loose. So I did not have the issues I had in the back that I had in the front. So all that being said, if you have sister locks or smaller locks, and you are at the point where you're thinking that you want to combine them, and your locks have not matured yet, do it now. It's going to be so much easier to do it before they mature. So then when they do mature, they're maturing in their combined state. So my locks are 4 years and 2 months old. So yeah, they have matured a lot. Even though I had cut them already, because they were down my back, I had cut them. Still, they were very mature in the front. The back, they had loosened up some. So that was a saving grace. So let me explain, to give you some context. The back, I did the whole back half, and that whole back half, completing that, I completed that in less than completing one quadrant in the front. And not just less than, I completed probably an hour less. It took me an hour less to do the entire back than it did to take the one quadrant in the front. And that helps you out, putting things in perspective. It took me forever to do the front, but I did the front first, so I thank God for that, because at first I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna finish, I don't know if I'm gonna do this anymore, but I kind of got to, because I already started, so I gotta finish this. And these dumb rubber bands, y'all, I told y'all I had placeholders as rubber bands, right? All week, 2 weeks, I was finding broken rubber bands all around my house. It was ridiculous. Like, I was like, okay, well, they're coming off when they want to come off, I guess. I need to hurry up and speed this process on, because I got rubber bands popping off all over the place. But here are the locks that I end up cutting off. I actually didn't cut off too many, so this is what it is. So, and it was just the very ends to make it be able to be unified into one lock. So yep, that was it. So they weren't long. See, they're like really short pieces, and this is all I cut off. You can see. So that is that. And then this is what my hair's looking like. Look at the ends. Don't they look like they were already like this is the size my locks were already supposed to be? Like, doesn't it look so daggum natural? Like, this is the size my locks should have been from the beginning. They look so good. Of course, you can still see the twistedness a bit if you get real close. But yeah, this is what they're looking like. I want to make sure you can see up close, because that was my biggest thing. When I'm like looking at people combining their locks, I'm like, what does it look like up close? Let me go to the back. Hopefully you're able to see. So anyways, I'm loving my new combined locks, and they are amazing, and I cannot wait to take you along for the ride. And my first retightening with them being combined, I don't know when that will be. It'll probably be a while out, because they look amazing. And I think it's already been a month, maybe a month and a half. It's either been a month or a month and a half. I really don't remember. I really need to look at my calendar and find out, so I don't goof that up. So yeah, but stay tuned. I am going to make another video about my new lock count. So if you want to guess though, look at my hair now. Look at it, look at it. All right, so tell me what you think. How many locks do I have now that I've combined my locks? Guess and put it in the comment section below. I think the person that is the closest, I don't know, maybe a giveaway. Maybe we should make that happen, yeah? I know we're in a pandemic and everything, but you know what? Sometimes it's just nice to receive some snail mail and know that you're loved and appreciated. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're doing it. So let me know how many Locs I have. I don't know what I'm giving away, but in my next video, when I give the answer and then I say who the winner is, you'll know what the prize is then, because I just threw this up here and figured out, hey, I'm gonna do that. So that was not the plan. But anyways, I love you all dearly, and I will talk to you soon. Hopefully it won't be too long for my next video, but again, I'm working around baby boy. So as always, I hope this video finds you blessed and prosperous, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.